So hi guys, welcome to Crazy Burger. Today we're going to be looking at the high score challenges that are currently happening this month, October, on the Evercade fans group non-official Facebook page. Now if you haven't already joined the group, please get started. I'll leave a link in the description. We're already at 1.4k members, which is fantastic. But without further ado, let's have a look at the high score challenges next. So the high score challenge has been running for quite a while, probably over a year at least anyway. But some months we've been running 3 games, some 1. Obviously in the last few months it's only been 1 game due to a bit of burnout. But for this month we're actually running 3 games, and they're all really good games. And what we're going to do is have a look through them, what the challenge is, and see if we can get as many people involved as possible. So the 3 games are Burning Rubber, which is on the Data East cart, Romeo and Julie Cat on the Mega Cats 2 collection, and Psycho Pinball, which is on the Codemasters collection. Now there are some rules that apply to these games. The Burning Rubber, there is no rules, just get stuck in. You can use save states if you want to. If you want to look at, the rules are all in this sort of post here, which is on the Facebook page. Psycho Pinball has to be a certain sort of page. You've got default settings, normal sub games on, trick or treat table, and Romeo and Julie Cat has changed the game to arcade mode with extra figures on. Now let's have a look at this is all the rules. I'll let you look at it if you want to take part. I'm trying to get as many people to take part as possible because there's lots of YouTubers and Facebook members on this group that never really touch it, but there's a lot of people that you really should be playing. Come on guys, let's get as many people playing as possible and give Eric a hard time. Now Eric's the one that runs it all, and without him probably wouldn't be possible. So this is one of the examples, Psycho Pinball. You can get in the top 10. If you get in the top 10, you get points that go towards the overall high score table. But let's get as many people involved as possible. And all the rules are there if you want to have a look at it. And honestly, let's get as many people involved as possible. I'm calling out all you YouTubers, Facebook folks. Let's get everybody involved. Honestly, let's go. Let's have a look at the actual games and show you what we actually need to do. Okay guys, first off you need to go to the options and you need to change the game mode to arcade mode, and then put new figures to on, and that's it. Press start button to exit and then just start your game. Now this creates a like an arcade mode, so it's not continues on until you can't fit your figures in anymore. So you get to press the X button, choose whatever piece you want to put in and make lines basically. So it's kinda like Tetris, and if you get into trouble, you don't have any space to fit your figures in, it's game over. So you need to try and go as far as you possibly can, build up your score, and yeah, you can use save states if you really want to. The sort of purists will probably not want to, which is fine. You just want to play it as you see fit. As long as you stick to the main rules, it's absolutely fine. I actually really like this game. I find it extremely addictive. I think I've played it so many different ways. I think every time I've played it, I play it a different way, and that's probably one of the joys of it. So see, ideally you don't want to build up too much if you can help it, because you'll end up getting into trouble. So you want to try and clear lines as soon as you possibly can. Great little game, and I think I'm not really sure where the high score will end up here. I mean, there's potential the score could drop, but I don't know who's got the patience who's going to be able to stay that. But yeah, you've got till maybe the 21st October to at least get something in, because Eric's going to sort of stop the high score anytime between 21st of October and the 31st of October. So it's up to you if you want to leave it as late as possible, but I'd recommend getting a score in before the 21st at least. Well, let's see if we can get as many people involved as possible. We have a lot of members in our group. Hopefully you've got these carts as well, and if you haven't, pick them up. They're all actually really good games, and I've just gamed over already. Hopefully you can do a lot better than me, guys. So guys, next game up is Burning Rubber, which is on the Data East cart. So let's have a look at it. Okay, here we go. Nothing new to do, just start a game and play and see how long you can actually last. Pretty simple controls. You sort of push up to go fast. I think you press the A button to sort of brake, and the Y button to jump. and sort of try and smash as many cars as you possibly can. I'd recommend sort of jumping in on those sort of dump trucks that are kind of green. If you sort of barge into them, they're basically no chance, but you try and barge the other cars. Oh, don't crash. You try and barge the other cars into the sides to get extra points and build up your score as you possibly can. And don't forget, you've got your petrol or fuel, whatever you want to call it, and you need to collect the fuel or you'll run out. I've just jumped over one. Try and look out for the sort of petrol and pick them up. Look out for that sort of warning sign and jump, because that usually means there's a big massive sort of hole you need to jump over. And you go extra points for jumping on extra points for jumping on those trucks that are almost indestructible. You can't sort of push them into the sides because they're basically too big. But you get 500 points if you jump on them like that, which is quite good to know, I think, for high scoring purposes. Oh, that was pretty pathetic. I hope you can do better than me, guys. Let's have another bash. I can't do two things at once. So I guess you really need to get... Basically each level is like one long stage. I'm not really sure what the purpose, other than sort of trying to rack up points here. Try to rescue someone, I have no idea. Let's see if we can last a little bit longer here. I'm not going to be endangering the high score tables playing like this, that's for sure. I'm sure you guys could do a lot better than me. Sometimes jumping is helpful. Remember the trash trucks there sort of let out some rubbish now and again, so be careful, don't go right behind them. They're dangerous, get out of their way basically, because they could cause you to crash. Oh, and there's rubbish I've just crashed into. So annoying. So you kind of get the idea. You get bonus points for the most amount of cars that you can sort of crash into the sides. Just remember to jump over those sort of chasms or waterways, whatever you want to call them. And there's another one I've timed that bad. Oof. Just done it. Actually a really good fun game. I haven't really played it much. I think I only really played it initially back at the start when I had this cart. But it definitely deserves a lot more sort of time to it, that's for sure. And it's really good fun. Oh damn, I've died again. So I'm sure you could do a lot better than me, guys. That's pretty pathetic. Okay guys, last game is on the Codemasters cart, which is the Psycho Pinball game. And this is probably more like a traditional style high score game. This is probably the one I'm probably the worst at, to be honest, but let's have a look at it. Now this game is really good fun as well. Let's have a look. So there's a few options you need to change, I think. No, I think basically make sure all these are kept like this and get started, but it's just the specific table that you need to start sort of use, and appropriately for being October and Halloween on the way, we need to play the trick or treat table and get started on that one. And that's really it. And just rack it up, see how much you can get. So you've got the left sort of thumbstick, you have the left sort of D-pad, and you've got the B button as your right. So right and left, and just keep bashing them to push the ball. You can tilt the table as well if you want. Sort of hold down A and sort of press left and right. To release the ball, you sort of push down in the D-pad. That's it, basically. And just see, keep the ball in play and rack up your points. And don't do that. I'm really not that great at this game at all. Never been great at pinball. Can be quite good fun. I mean, I think there could be some great crazy scores in here. I think high score wise we're talking about millions. But we'll see. This one could be wide open, I think, to see who's going to win. Wide open. That's what I'm saying. Let's get everybody involved as we possibly can, because there's no way that one person's going to dominate like they have done the past few months. I think a total random person that had probably never been involved before will probably win. That's why let's see if we can get as many people playing as possible. I'm sure that you must be better than me at this, because I'm terrible at this. Absolutely terrible. Fair to be said, I'm probably pretty terrible at all of these games. Bit of practice though, that's really usually what helps. Bit of practice. figure out what you actually need to do, where you need to hit the ball, and hope for the best. Yep, that's basically what I'll be doing. Like I say guys, if you're not a member of the Facebook group, get yourself joined, get yourself stuck into these challenges. If you've got the carts, fantastic. And let's get a bit of fun through October. Slate, it's just for fun, there's no actually any prizes, it's just purely for fun, and I suppose you could have bragging rights as well, like I usually would if I win. I'll probably use the rest of the month to brag about it. This is probably my best score yet, to be honest. Oh, I've died. And I think that'll be my final score, 1.6 million. Not so bad. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Please like and subscribe, and we'll catch you again next time. Bye for now.